supportive and really pumped that you're out there skating too.
Nice.
Hey, if you ever want to join the Blood Bay Bruisers, look us up.
I will. I'm going to read a little bit more about this and practice, and I will look you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Awesome.
sounds great. I always wanted older, tougher friends. No offense, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm the town's loser, so
Aw.
everybody's company.
Well, you probably have a pretty depressing story about this that relates to somehow, don't you?
Oh yeah, I stole some kid's lunch money, but I felt bad about it, and I went to go try to give it back, and the teacher, she took the money for herself and then pinned it on me anyway. So
Oh man.
What a
Yeah.
bitch. We can
Right.
get her. What's her
Yeah.
name?
Mrs. McGillicuddy.
Mrs. McGillicuddy.
She owns like 10
man.
cats. Like,
I had her in 7th grade. She sucked. She's still teaching there. I thought she'd be dead by now.
I was hoping she would be too.
All right. Well, after practice, we'll trash her house for you.
Aw, that's so sweet.
That is so sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
Uh-huh.
They this makes them even hotter, I assume, to you.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. I like a bad girl. I'm slowly thinking like, oh man, guys, man, when I hurt my back, it's getting real bad. I'm just gonna sit cross-legged on the floor, real quick, grab on the shower, and then I'm just going to hang out here. It's really good meeting you guys. Yeah.
I want to talk to the one with the baklava.
Okay.
I feel like, she might.
She kind of avoids
Yeah.
your eyes when
Yeah.
you walk up to her.
Just want to say thank you, to everyone. That was a very awesome thing to offer. So thank you.
Yeah, no problem, sis. I mean, yeah, no problem.
Oh,
Sis, is it you for reals?
What? I don't know. I don't know who you're talking
Dude.
about.
D-
And she kind of tries to get back
But-
into the group.
Oh, but we. Oh,
Do you pursue her?
I pursue her.
All right. So all the girls are kind of giving you fist bumps and be like, that trick was sick, and I don't know why he's still sitting there, but also that robot's super cool. So they're all a really festive atmosphere, and you kind of push through this crowd of all these girls who are partying, and you see her kind of just over there, kind of skating a little bit, stopping, turn around.
Did I do something wrong back there?
No, you're cool. Yeah, you're super cool.
But you left, and I could have sworn I heard you say sis.
Yeah, I just gotta get back to practice. That's it. Got a big meet coming up, so you know.
Well, I'm Phoenix. What's your name?
Oh man, what is she saying?
She says her name is Griffin.
Phoenix, you know who it is, and she pulls off her mask.
Griffin, where have you been all this time?
I'm so sorry, little sister. And she gives you a big old hug. Mom and Dad suck. I hated being poor. Hated that house. Ran out into the woods a year ago. I should have told you.
Should have took me with you. You didn't think I wanted to stay there too?
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking about that.
I know I annoyed you and I broke your diorama. I was working with Diane Gar to build a new one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's really sweet of you, but it's not about the diorama. Don't worry. It wasn't anything that you did that I took off from. It's just, I don't know. I met a couple really cool girls, and we just want to go skate in the woods forever. And
I can see that. That's really cool.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have
happy
left you,
for
though.
Yeah.
Well, you should join our crew.
I would, but we have a quest we have to finish. We have to get this goblin baby back.
Yeah, what is up with that goblin baby? I never thought of you as the maternal type.
Well, it bit me, and now I'm kind of concerned about him. Yeah.
That is a gnarly bite.
I
Are you
think
gonna
it's
be
turning
okay?
colors.
Oh.
Is it turning colors too?
Yeah, it definitely is turning colors. Are you gonna be okay?
I don't know now.
Damn,
need
I
my
should
big
have never
sister.
left you alone. I'm so sorry. Oh man. Well, what can I do to help you with your quest?
I don't know. We need to get this baby back to where it belongs. So we need something to help us find where this baby belongs.
Huh. She starts thinking. I've heard about a couple of scumbags in town. I don't know if anybody would go
Yeah.
so low as to steal a baby. There's this one guy. He steals cars nonstop, sells them, chops them up, all kinds of stuff. He's even pulled off like art heists before. I wouldn't put it past this guy to steal a baby. He's supposed to be super shitty. And then what's the name of somebody that she points out in the roller derby crowd?
Lacey.
Lacey used to date this guy, and he was an asshole. I bet if there's anybody who would have taken a baby and had something to do with goblins, it'd be fucking Lacey's ex. That dude sucks.
Deacon.
Deacon. Yeah, you know Deacon? You've seen?
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I bet. I don't know. I don't know who would steal a baby, but if there's one person I could think of, it would definitely be Deacon.
Okay. Because, yeah, I mean, the whole witch thing, which is really awesome. I mean, that's a cool thing to fall into. Yeah, because, I mean, a goblin kind of just dropped him off in the room, and now we're just trying to get him back to somewhere, you know.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely. You guys
Yeah.
shouldn't be raising a goblin baby.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I could barely take care of myself.
Damn,
But,
no.
yeah.
Oh, man, I feel
snap.
so bad. I should have never left. Do Mom and Dad, do they want me to come home? I don't feel like they would want me to.
They aren't around much. It's just me and Stink Eye.
Oh, Stink Eye.
Stink Eye!
and Dan the
How's
Man.
that jerk doing?
He's kind of doing okay. Dan the Man knows more about Stink Eye than I do.
Love
Oh,
Stink Eye.
I remember you.
Hey, girl.
Yeah.
What's up?
I always hang out with my brother. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad you're not dead. Here. And I go in for a hug, but it's one of those where I have to put my
Good
ass
grief.
back and hug just with my arms.
She goes, yeah. I'm glad I'm not dead too.
Yeah. Sorry, hurt my
Is that
back.
what
It's
everyone was
awkward.
saying? That's okay. Is that what everyone was saying? That they thought I
Yeah.
was dead?
Yeah, we thought you
That's
died.
awesome.
You just walked off into
Yeah.
the woods and never came back.
Well, yeah, I mean, would you want to leave this life?
Well, yeah, but again, it's understandable. Yep.
It's very
All right,
sad.
well,
Yeah.
I got to get back to practice, but definitely come back. We can use someone like you on the team. Screw Mom and Dad. Screw the Stink Eye.
Yeah.
You can,
Yeah.
you can live out here with us.
This is-
We
Thanks.
just camp and party all night, rollerblade all day, kick ass on the weekends. It's super fun.
You know, it says that sounds awesome, and I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you're okay.
I'm happy that
Yeah.
you're doing okay
Yeah.
too. I'm really sorry that I just abandoned you.
And you kind of abandoned your best friend a little bit too.
Oh yeah, what's up, best friend? Should I even see you over there?
I was doing the
I
ollie.
know. I'm sorry. I was just looking at the board. I've got a thing for wheels now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how have you been?
I have been great. Steve and I.
Oh, that
Yeah,
guy?
that guy. He's
Oh.
no longer in my life.
Before when I said Deacon was the worst,
Hey,
Steve was
British
kind of the
Godzilla
worst.
666. Thanks
Hi,
for joining
British
us.
Godzilla 666.
What up? That's an awesome name, by
That
the
is.
way.
Yeah.
British
Do you think
Godzilla.
British Godzilla would like go, but like
With like the
fancy,
pinky
like a
out?
pinky out?
Yeah, I
like
think so.
He'd
nice
have a bowler
British
hat and a
inflection.
monocle.
Yeah.
That's
As
awesome.
do all British
Radiation.
people.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a little known fact about England.
Quite.
Sorry. I'm just American splaining to you your own country. I assume you're British now. Thanks for joining us, though. You just walked into the middle of a game of Weave,
Yes.
where we're playing through the Gloomies scenario. These guys have a baby that showed up on their porch. They're all like teenagers. They've gone through the woods. They met Skolder and Molly, who are paranormal investigators. They met a bunch of witchy...
Ooh, they're from Baghdad.
Nice.
From Baghdad.
wow.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh,
No.
got us.
Check it
Ah!
Right, British
Oh,
humor.
man.
But you never know,
Perfect.
because anytime there's someone playing an Iraqi person on TV, they are speaking in a British accent, because apparently there's no such thing as an Iraqi accent.
Or they're Mexican.
Or they're Mexican!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, you
Damn.
think I'd get more work here? 'Cause we film a lot of stuff that's about Iraq.
But your last name's Blacksmith, so people are like, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
That,
you
put
have
like an
like
apostrophe.
that white guy's pretty brown.
Do
That white guy's
dash
pretty
blacksmith.
There you
Mm,
go.
Yeah.
I like
It's
it.
perfect.
Uh-huh.
Cool. So yeah, this is a game of Weave. It's a collaborative storytelling game. Stuff's just been getting weird. You reconnected with your long-lost sister
Yes.
and your best friend.
Yes.
You're the older brother here, and you
Yeah.
think this is probably all pretty hot. Bunch of girls reconnected.
It's pretty sexy, yeah.
Yeah.
Can
And-
I hit him with my skateboard?
Oh, yeah. Are you using your ability? Going for the
Yeah, going
soft
for-
spot?
Oh, no!
Actually, technically, that was not a soft spot.
That's true.
That's true, yeah.
I'm sorry, I was just sick of this shit. So.
Sorry, I think my coat took most of the force of that
Okay.
too, so.
Ah!
So you hear the skater witch who's in charge of everything go, all right, ladies, back to practice. Let's get out there and kick some ass. Nice meeting you guys and your baby and your robot. Good luck to you. And then your sister goes, seriously, Deacon?
Yeah. Yeah, we
Deacon,
need to
that
go
guy
see.
sucks.
Yeah, we need to go see Sucky Deacon
Let's
because
go
he
see
might.
Sucky.
So we're gonna leave the forest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just along
Well,
for the ride.
the town is just right there. We can get back.
I guess
into
we
the
didn't go
forest.
very far into the
Right.
forest.
Yeah, you guys have only been in the forest for like maybe 2-3 hours
Yeah.
searching around.
Yeah.
Or could we split, and like I can go into town and talk to Deacon, and these two can continue on.
Oh, not a problem that you started a new account. That's cool. Thanks for...
Yeah, we got a lot more
Wow.
followers now. I don't know
That's
how
cool.
many.
Dang, man.
A bunch.
Been a while.
Yeah.
We're all grown up now, as
That's
you can
true.
see.
Mhm.
We're so mature. So you guys are headed back to town as you break his unmentionables.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, he really does have
do
a
you
reason
really
to
hit him?
show over.
Do you really hit him in the junk?
Yeah. I feel-
Oh,
man.
shit.
Oh,
But he
dude.
said the coat took most of the hit.
Okay.
It's a heavy coat, and it's full of squirrel and bear treats, and so you might have literally just crushed my nuts.
That's good.
That was really good. Cool. So yeah, you guys you walk out of the woods and you start to see like a little trail of squirrels following you.
Oh
Just
man,
dripping, or yeah, some like
is one of my squirrel bags leaking? Oh no,
Oh, yeah. your
my
nutsack
nuts are
is-
dripping everywhere.
Good!
Oh, sis, come on. What if we run into a squirrel we really need to befriend?
Well, you can get more treats, I'm sure.
Uh-huh. Jeez.
You always have so many. And,
Oh, sorry.
why don't you show the baby to the squirrels?
Okay, the baby is crying again.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry, baby.
Maybe the baby smells the nuts.
I'm sorry, baby. The baby says something to me.
It says, "I have no chill." Alrighty. So you guys know that Deacon can be found in one of two places. Which one are you going with? One or two?
1, 2, 2.
Two. Alright. You guys were actually on the right track. He can usually be found at an abandoned stretch of highway out in the woods. There's nothing much going on here, hence the descriptor abandoned. If you're hoping to catch a ride back to town, the next car won't come for hours. But if you're on the run from anyone, they should be along any minute. So, yeah, he's been, like your sister said, stole a bunch of cars around town. Kind of has this like little shack thing off the highway where he dumps them for a while to get around and chop them the parts. So you guys know where it is, but it is kind of a walk or
Okay.
ride.
I mean, I could skateboard there, but why don't you harness us? There's been a lot of deer, you said?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could summon the power of a deer.
And we could, like,
Yeah.
ride the
Yeah.
skateboard on. We could ride the deer.
Alright, but what about the baby? The robot only goes like...
I'll hold the baby.
Okay.
On the deer.
Who's gonna hold the robot?
You are. It's your robot.
Or I can hold the robots.
Alright,
Steel is cool, okay? You know?
there you go.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I got all the squirrel deer food, so I can't hold the either.
Alright, fine. You do that. Why don't you
Alright.
summon some deer?
I'm gonna summon some deer.
We'll ride
I'm gonna
that.
see which card would be the best for summoning a deer. Let's see. Sorry, this is my first time playing this game. I want to make sure I'm doing the deer summoning right.
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
deer summoning is a very intricate
Well,
process.
yeah. And I'm pretty prepared, so I have, like, saddles.
Yeah, and in
But I
ancient
find-
Sumatra, you
Yeah.
have to have the right phase of the moon and the right...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, there you go.
The Kama Sutra? What?
All
All right, so how are you going to be summoning this deer? Obviously with your food, but do you think you'd use your dexterity to try and catch the deer? Do you think you'd try and like lure it towards you? Do you think you would try and come up with some intelligent like deer trap? Or do you think you're gonna just like
I don't know
run as
what my
fast as the deer and
skill-
tackle it?
My skill is, I don't think it's just food and shit. I think there might be something else, like a call or something.
Well,
Oh,
let's
okay.
that
Let me
up.
see.
British Godzilla asked, so did you guys know each other before this channel?
Before this channel?
I don't
No.
think so. Did any of us?
I knew Katie
Yeah, Jimmy
definitely.
and I knew each other from improv, but yeah, I honestly
Nice.
didn't meet you guys until Color Circuit. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Same here. I
Hmm.
met Blacksmith at a bar when we were deciding about what we're gonna do with this show.
Yeah, so
Tempus.
technically a little bit before.
Yeah.
Not much.
Hector I had a class with, he's producing.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
So, well, technically I was doing Color Circuit at the time, but
But
I don't
he
think
wasn't.
he wasn't, yeah.
So you go way back.
Yeah, way back.
Your BFF.
My Wayback Machine.
I don't have anything to summon
Okay.
right now, but I just have the food, so we need to get them. So can your
Try to, like,
woods
lure them
mimicry
to-
do something?
My what?
You have like a mimicry thing, right? Is
No,
that
that's-
like
No,
deer
I
calls?
I actually can mimic someone's
Oh, just
ability,
the.
so-
Oh,
Yeah,
never
so-
mind.
But
then.
I'm well prepared, so I mean that. Let me just see what that means. I always have precisely the right thing. So.
Okay. So maybe you have a deer whistle.
Oh, I guess I described the thing out loud to gain an extra die on any challenge. I'm a dumbass.
Whoa, that's a really
that's
good
cool.
ability. That seems
Yeah.
OP as far as that
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
this game.
So if anybody has I could do the challenge, and I have a deer whistle, like
Sweet.
you said.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
I
you
can
guys
mimic.
Oh, wow.
That's
Get
what
that
I can do.
deer
Is I can
whistle
mimic
out.
each one of theirs. If he puts out food, then I can mimic putting out food as well. Or she does deer whistle, I can mimic doing
Nice.
the
But
deer
then
whistle.
you forget how to do it.
Exactly.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to get this deer to come to you, it will be a Brook 3 challenge.
Okay.
So once again, Brook is the suit that's associated with charisma-based interactions. You're trying to summon this deer.
Okay.
Dan
And
the
make it-
man.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
But since you have food and you have a deer whistle and you can have a deer whistle too, I think you get 2 extra dice.
Okay.
So
Sounds
that's 5
good.
total.
Let's do it. I would.
Brook it
got
up.
Woo! You gotta get 3 at least.
Yes.
That's me.
Oh.
That's
yeah.
my show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Katie and Janae do that every other Saturday, right?
Every
You
other
can only catch
Saturday
it on
at 5.
Sundays.
Oh, so what can I re-roll?
Oh yeah.
This?
The weave symbol.
Oh,
Oh,
but
so
I got
you're gonna be taking
wounded?
some damage. Yeah.
All right.
But you're 2/3 of the way there. Oh no, actually you did
Yeah,
complete
he
it.
did complete it
How did I do it?
because
Oh,
the
because the
weave-
weave counts.
Oh,
as
the
a
weave
success.
counts as one. Okay.
So,
Cool.
how do you get hurt summoning this deer?
Oh man.
maybe a squirrel got mad that you
Yeah, I got jealous and
exactly and
started
hit you.
biting at my where I keep my nuts.
Yeah, dude, you're.
Oh, I remember School of Pendra. Yeah.
That's
You were on my show. I
Damn it.
remember
Super
that.
cool. Skull of Pindra. What does that mean, or what is that from? I've never heard that word.
I don't know,
before.
but
That
it's
sounds
really
super
cool.
It is
Yeah.
really cool.
That's really cool.
Cool. Welcome back.
Got bit by a squirrel.
Got bit by a squirrel. Cool. So yeah, you took a wound. Yeah, that
Everything's
that
fighting
hurts.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'm
guys-
fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Ah,
I got a goblin bite. You got a squirrel bite. Bites.
so many bites.
Just bites.
So yeah, you guys are able to call this deer over, but a jealous
Cool.
squirrel takes a nip at your nuts.
Yeah.
And
That I've already
it does
kicked.
not feel good.
Uh-huh.
But you guys end up convincing this deer to help you out. One of you can ride it, and the other 2 can sit on the skateboard holding the baby and the robot.
That makes sense.
So
Yeah.
who's riding the deer? Yeah.
I'll ride the deer. I mean, I'm probably the best at it. I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the
All
most athletic.
All the animals
makes
love
sense.
Dan the man.
That's true. They
Ooh.
do.
And I
Ladies and
wanna-
animals.
I want to stay on my skateboard
Okay.
and hold the baby.
Nice.
Which sounds like a terrible idea, but I'm
No,
going
it's
to do it
great.
anyway.
You're all prepared. You actually had little tiny baby-sized, like safety gear.
Yeah,
You
I
get the
put it
baby
on
all
the
set up.
baby. It was in
Amazing.
my back pocket.
Yep.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
I'm sorry when I laughed at you this morning and said, "When would that ever come in hand?"
Well, I
You're like,
pack heavy for a heavy day.
that sounds Gross.
It
Sorry, sis.
I wouldn't know about that.
That's pretty good. Oh, cool. So Scolopendra is a species of giant centipede.
Right.
Cool.
Which you guys either run over or narrowly avoid on your way down to this abandoned stretch of highway.
Oh, man.
What
Oh,
happens?
no.
Are you able to get out of the way in time?
I
hope-
think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're swift as the wind.
Exactly.
True, you are.
Does a deer gallop or does it antelope?
Oh, man.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you guys ride this deer skateboard setup all the way down towards the abandoned stretch of the freeway. And it's the night's starting to, like, the sun's going down, night's starting to come out. You hear some nighttime critters rustling around out of the trees, little yips from coyotes. And you think you're close to where Deacon's hideout is.
I think I better have a gun.
Well, you're prepared, so.
Do you have a gun? Did you take?
It's not a
Take
real.
Ogar's gun?
Yeah, Ogar. I got into
That's their
Ogar's.
father.
That's my dad. Ogar's gun closet was left open, so I packed the gun.
And I think I can locate Deacon because I do have a map of time and space.
Oh shoot!
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yeah, that is in my inventory.
nice.
Yeah.
And I just want to say this, that I have a fancy amulet. I'm just saying out loud so people can remember and I can remember. It's made of concentrated good and wards off evil. Fortunately, it's indestructible except once every 100 years at midnight. It's a whole thing. So we have to watch out at midnight. But before then, I think I'll be okay. If we need to, so Deacon is toast.
Yeah. Okay.
We just need to interrogate him.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
nice.
Okay.
So yeah, I think with the with your map of time and space, you don't even need to do a challenge. You're able to.
Find him.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, it takes a while. You kind of scroll through the map and you find Deacon.
Yeah.
And
It's like the Marauders map.
Oh,
that
cool.
is pretty cool. So this stretch of highway kind of just goes across a little valley, and so it's kind of a bridge area, and you know that, but thanks to that map, you need to go underneath the bridge.
Oh,
Okay.
Deacon's an ogre.
I think they're trolls,
Ogre.
sis.
He's an
A
ogre.
troll. I'm
Ogres
sorry.
live in swamps.
And I'm sorry, I forgot. I wasn't prepared for that answer.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
trolls
okay.
live on
Let me get my
bridges.
book out.
Yeah.
Okay, I know the difference now.
Maybe in 15 or 20 years they'll make a movie which will help us recognize what an ogre really is.
Maybe they'll
Yeah.
make 5 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
that'd be excessive.
A
A spin-off.
spin-off
Yeah.
with the cat in it for some reason.
And Christmas specials.
And Christmas.
And
Why
Halloween
do you
and a
do so much
musical.
of that?
Because you have to milk every last ounce of money out of something. It's capitalism.
You
That's
do.
true.
Yeah.
So anyway, the troll,
Okay,
Deacon.
Yes.
Deacon the troll. Let's see. Up above. Nah, let's not do that. Okay, yeah, so you guys are making your way around underneath this bridge. And, let's see. Alright, yeah, so you guys make your way underneath this bridge, and you're kind of quietly traipsing through the woods. I assume your dear friend has left at this point.
Probably.
The baby you've been able to keep pretty quiet up until now. When it starts kind of whining incessantly, crying more and more the closer you get to Deacon's hideout.
Is it hungry? Feed it. Find out.
No, I'm gonna ask the baby. Do you sense something wrong?
Say anything
But yeah.
monster.
Rah,
Yes, this place is terrible and full of evil.
Oh, I'm gonna get out my damn amulet and put it on the baby's forehead.
Okay.
'Cause that's
What's
where
that
let's
for?
go.
It
To
just
ward
goes-
off evil.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, I'm kind of dangling it over the baby.
Oh, yeah.
And
Nice.
we're
That
playing.
stops it from
Yeah.
crying. It gets
And-
excited and tries to grab at the amulet every so often.
I'm a little worried because the baby might be evil, but I think we're okay.
It hasn't tried to bite me again. So
And
you
it's
know.
not like recoiling at the amulet, so
Yeah.
it seems to be okay.
Yeah, because it would repel evil. Because
It repels.
evil.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I hope the baby is okay now.
Nice. So, yeah, the baby quiets down. The night sounds of the woods kind of take back over the ambiance. As you go forward, you see a little light glowing in this weird shack built into the cliffside underneath this bridge. What do you do?
I think that Dan the man should go in and look.
How many times do I have to go in and look at stuff?
Dan the man's number one.
Oh,
so first
man.
in, first out.
You get me a date with your sister? You get me a date with your sister, I'll go in.
I don't know if I could work that type of miracle, my friends.
Oh, man.
I'll try. We're best friends.
Oh, good. Okay. You'll try?
I'll
Alright.
try.
Hey, you can't be pimping Griffin out like that.
She can pimp herself.
She can.
She's pretty.
She's-
If she wants to say no, she'll probably say no. But don't let him know.
What did you say?
I said I was talking monster.
Oh,
Exactly.
weird. Okay.
I know he sucks.
What
What
the
a strange-
hell?
Have fun, Dan.
Okay, well, alright, I'll go.
Alright, so what are you doing? Are you being sneaky walking up? What's going
Yeah,
on?
is there like a window? I'll sneak up to a window.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
These old, dirty windows just like covered over with grime. from
Thank
the
you,
mountain
Rich
we've been here.
Godzilla.
Thank
Oh,
you.
cool. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Hopefully we post good things on Twitter. I've never seen our Twitter because I don't have a Twitter. But
Yeah,
hopefully
I
it's-
barely go.
I post something sometimes
Yeah.
about deep truths.
Oh, man. I should get the Twitter login. I can post about this show.
You should.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be great. We
Yeah.
should definitely do that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, then British Godzilla will always know.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, as you're making your way up to this small little window on the side of the
yeah.
shack on the side of a mountain underneath a bridge, you must complete a challenge. A
That's
Gale
me!
challenge of 3.
Oh, no.
So Gale is a suit associated with dexterity and nimbleness.
Okay.
Well, okay.
So go ahead and you get to roll your 3 dice. If you have any other attributes that you can argue for,
Do your
I'm
nimble
super
fingers?
athletic being the head of the cheerleading squad.
you have nimble hands. Are you walking on your hands? Over there?
Well, yeah, I have nimble hands, which goes great with my athletic body because I'm head of the cheerleading squad.
But mainly your hands, though.
The hands of the glory.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Yeah.
can walk if you want to. I'm just saying.
You can walk if you want to.
You're gonna leave no
Yeah.
friends behind in the woods with a screaming demon baby.
That song came out last summer.
It is.
You
The
can walk
80s.
if you want to.
All right, so yeah, I think your athleticness, you're very comfortable in your own body.
Okay, let's do it.
Nice. Yeah, go ahead and roll 4 dice. Let's see what happens. Oh,
Oh
man.
no!
Did you fall
Am I
off the
dead?
cliff?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh no!
Can we
You got no successes.
Oh
You did get 2
shit!
wounds though, and I believe that you
I already have one
you
wound.
can't be a part of this scene now.
Oh
Can
no!
I revive him?
So as you guys watch Dan the Man creep forward, and all of a sudden you hear a ting, and he just gets launched into the canyon area, and you have no idea where he went. It looks like he activated some kind of trap. He was not nimble enough.
Oh my god.
And is completely lost to you guys while you're sitting outside of this shack, where you're positive, thanks to your map, Deacon is.
Yes. Oh crap! I wish the map would have shown the perfect trap.
Can we find
Oh my
can we
God.
find Dan the man with the map?
Are you? I don't know. You think that this sound has awoken somebody inside of the cabin?
Oh.
You see a giant shadow kind of stand up.
Oh,
no.
Deacon.
You hear movement in there. Hear a lot of scary noises. Something that sounds almost like a table saw.
Oh god.
Oh,
Something
man.
else that sounds like a shotgun cocking.
What a time to lose the oldest member of our group.
It's okay.
Uh-huh.
I have a gun.
Yes. You
This is gonna just turn into a shoot.
And if I need something else, I'm sure I'll have that too.
Hmm.
I do have some peacemaker abilities, so maybe I can
Yeah.
try to talk them off the ledge of killing us. If that's their intention. It might not be their intention. Yeah. Oh
The
boy.
baby's a little scared. Are you still waving the amulet over?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I stopped when I heard the ding, but I was like, oh, but I didn't want the baby because when I heard the gun cock, I was like, yeah.
It's just this making baby noises.
I don't think he's talking monster right now.
Oh. Okay. Well, we know that there's that one booby trap. Can I check the map to see if there are other booby traps?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
So this is going to be a flame challenge of
Okay.
3. Flame, the suit of intellect.
And that's me.
You were able to find Deacon because he apparently casts a large shadow on this map. We're looking for inanimate objects, things that can be placed and taken away. You don't have as much of a vital sign that would resonate on this map of space and time.
Gotcha.
But you are a flame. That's your suit that you associate with, right?
Yes.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
I have
So
the 4 dice.
perfect.
So yes.
Go ahead and roll. You got to get 3 of them for this challenge, so it'll be a little tricky. Ooh.
Oh, I got 1.
Okay. So I think since you failed by 2, that is a something.
Oh god.
Oh,
I better
no.
get a
It's
bigger
terrible. But
Everything is terrible.
no,
We lost Dan the man.
don't worry, Daniel. We'll come back.
Yes. You're just not in this scene.
Sorry, let me just take a look and see what happens when you do miss by 2, because I know if you succeed by 2, something
This game
really
is
good
called
happens.
Weave, like weaving a tale.
Mhm.
Yes.
Thank you, Hector.
Yes. Weave by Milton Bradley. What does that say? Oh yeah,
No,
Monocle Society.
Which is a super cool name, actually.
Yeah.
We should play.
So I got a package
Milton
in there from
Bradley
Monocle Society.
Ouija
I was
board
excited.
one week.
There's 2 or more
Doesn't
of those.
Dylan have one?
You made an
No.
epic fail.
How is that
Potential-
even a
potential
game, though?
strikes that you may have received.
It's a Milton
That's receive a
Bradley.
flaw or consequence.
If I contact my
Consequence is a
mother,
negative quality
I
of
win.
that can last for the remainder of the game unless the storyteller
if this
plays a grand
episode
property
ends
remove it.
with me crying.
Oh, okay. So, you get some kind of consequence. Do you
Uh-oh.
break your map? Do you hurt yourself in a certain way that you're... Do you become too scared to want to continue on? Do you...
Oh, lordy.
So, something really bad has happened. You just epically failed looking on the map for traps.
Oh,
So, probably something associated with that, but it could
you should
lead,
hit another trap.
lead into some kind of consequence.
Yeah, I think I then stumble into a trap.
Oh, man. Okay, so as you're creeping along, you're kind of dragging everyone forward. You're looking out for your brother, and you have your eyes on your map. You're trying to read from like the starlight that's barely filtering down underneath this bridge, and you just hear, whoosh,
Oh no!
and your leg feels like it's on fire.
Oh, no.
These sharp, old, rusted metal teeth just clamp down on your ankle. You're in something of a pickle.
I would say so.
Can I bring out my hammer? My giant ass hammer to hammer that shit off?
Yeah.
My leg?
Sure.
No! Trap!
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so I have a hammer. That's exactly what you need, I'm guessing, to...
No!
No?
That is
Probably
not.
like a crowbar.
A crowbar! I meant a crowbar!
Okay. So you
Yeah.
pull out a hammer and toss that over your shoulder and pull out a crowbar. Here
That
we
was the
go.
wrong pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's always in the left.
So I'm going to crowbar as fast as I can the trap off the leg.
Okay.
So then that
Cool.
means they
So you
have
take a wound from that, but
Okay.
you are able to get her out. But as you're crowbarring this away and you're crying out in pain and you've stopped waving the amulet over the baby's face, the baby starts wailing. And you hear a gruff voice yell out, "Hey, who's out there?
Oh,
Who's
God.
messing around outside my shack?
Oh,
What's going on?" And you see the door open, and there's just this huge imposing figure that's backlit from the cabin. So it's just a shadow. And he has some kind of long weapon in one of his hands. He's peering out into the darkness. I said, "Who's out there?"
Isn't this Griffin's ex?
Yeah.
no.
No, it's
It's
Lacey.
Lacey's
And Lacey's
Oh, it's
ex.
Lacey's ex.
Oh,
Okay, I was like,
he's
this
probably
guy
older.
dated a 14-year-old.
He
No.
probably would, actually.
Oh,
If
gross.
all the
He's
stories
good.
about him are true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. You don't see that many people play board and card games that much anymore. It's a bummer. I feel like they're kind of experiencing a renaissance.
Yeah.
A revival.
Yeah. And there's a lot of cool ones. Like, I never even
Yeah.
would have considered a game like this, or just, like, known that it existed before I really started doing this channel, so I'm really happy about that.
Yeah.
So hey, who's out there?
Okay, I'm gonna get my gun and fire wildly at the house.
Okay.
She's at that house. This is...
No, I'm next to her crowbarring. I'm crowbarring Freddie.
Okay,
You're
okay.
injured.
Yes, but we need him for information.
Well, I'm scared. I'm a troublemaker. I
You
don't
are
do
a
what
troublemaker.
Oh, yeah.
And I know I may not hit it. I'm just firing wildly at the house.
You, pulling a gun out of your backpack, start shooting. This is going to be a Gale 3 challenge.
Yeah, I'm a Gale.
Gale, the sign or the suit of dexterity and nimbleness. You're going to try and land this shot. You fire blindly towards them. You have to get 3 successes.
Oh,
Do you have any
God.
other feats or anything else that you think would help or hinder you here?
Well, I mean, I have my I have an. Oops.
Wait, are you a Gale?
I'm a
is.
Gale.
What?
She is.
Yeah.
Hold
So,
on.
but you're using the gun, right?
Yeah.
But the gun is also one of your attributes, right?
Yeah.
But
Is it an
don't you-
attribute, or do you just have it from your back? Or from
No,
like
it's
your
my.
ready
I
for
always
anything?
have what I need, so I have a gun.
So it
Yeah.
isn't like a specific like gun.
No, I don't have a gun in my inventory. I have a gun in my back pocket.
But isn't it
That
like...
is more terrifying.
Isn't it when you describe something you do, you get...
yeah.
an
Oh, if I
extra
describe
roll?
it, and I did describe the gun, so I get
Yes.
another die.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, hold on. I think I'm gonna try and include a new rule that I read about, but I don't know all about it. So I'm gonna try and entice you.
I'm gonna fire wildly. I'm a loose cannon.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's high. She just crowbarred a bear trap off of my leg.
Let's see. Yeah, you're kind of a badass. It's like one hand working the crowbar, the other hand.
And holding a baby.
Okay, you know what? No, I don't think this is a good time for an enticement. So yeah,
Okay.
you have a Gale 3 challenge.
Okay.
Oh,
That
man.
was success.
Ooh.
But
I'm just gonna roll again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Oh,
got
that's
the
2.
success, that's
You could
2.
do it. You get to roll
Yes.
it again.
Oh!
Whoever thought that a kid playing with a gun would ever get hurt? So you were so close. You felt great pulling that pistol out of the holster, and you cocked it back just fine. You go to fire into the house, and a shot goes wide, and you hear a ting, tung, ting, ting, ting,
Oh, man.
and a searing pain across your cheek.
Oh,
What the
shit.
hell? Who's shooting guns out here? I'm crying babies and shooting guns? What's going on? And you see him kind of like duck inside the house and kind of peek back out. Now this imposing figure kind of reduced his crouching, strangely backlit face. So you've got him on the defensive, but you do take a wound from that.
Figures.
So let's get a card going here. Let's see what happens.
Woo.
Oh, man.
The king. Hold on one second. Here we go. Ooh. All right. So I'm playing the card. Stuff just got real.
Oh.
The body of someone the players know turns up dead, but it's a fake, and you dig around inside the rubber skin and foam stuffing. There's a clue.
Oh,
So, actually, you hear that voice go, "What the hell's going on out there? What the hell's going on out there? And you see the large, imposing, dark figure in the doorway just kind of go,
Oh,
Oh.
no!
I run up there. I mean, I fly up there because I have a hang glider.
Oh, come
That
on.
seems like an abuse of
How would you even fly across the strait? I'm
Okay.
just joking. I'm just joking.
So, yeah, you... So you go up there and you realize that the bullet had ricocheted because it hit this robot. It was some kind of, just like a weird century robot that has been set up with an imposing voice. It sounds a lot like Deacon. You've heard his voice around town before. But it was not. So you're there in this shack with one bare bulb kind of hanging there, a bunch of audio devices around, a robot bit like laid over. It's really crude and primitive. Nothing at all like real steel.
No.
And what are you guys doing?
I think, and this is just my opinion, we should break the recording devices or the audio devices.
And I think we should play them to hear what they say.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
I'm just a little violent.
You're still, well, I'm going to use
I
my
just
talent
shot
of
at her.
peacemaker to diffuse a tense situation, and I can
Nice.
talk people off the ledge. My desire to
Perfect.
prevent
That's
violence
perfect.
gets me stabbed in the neck. I already got the leg thing, so yeah. So see this, yes, I'm calming you down, talking you off the ledge, because that's my talent.
Nice.
So yeah, I want to rewind, or look for a tape that possibly happened earlier today, so that way we can see if there's any going ons from when the goblin baby appeared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let me draw some cards to get back up to the 4 hand size. Go ahead and make a Flame 3 challenge.
Okay.
Flame, the pursuit of intellect.
Okay, so that means I get 4.
Yeah, and if you have, let's see, do you have anything else that you think would help you with this, or something that would be bad for it?
No, nothing seems to like really help. I mean, I do get lost in thought apparently, so I'm just gonna sit here and contemplate. while
You
I
just roll the dice forever.
Exactly.
Oh,
my
no!
God, I'm like,
Oh shit!
Guys, this is terrible.
You're by
That's
yourself
funny.
with a baby and a robot.
So you go, you walk around,
Oh.
and the first button you touch, just all of a sudden the floor falls out from underneath you. It's a really quick, smooth motion. And you just see Phoenix go, what does this say? And it starts playing some audio, but she disappears from view. And you hear it go.
God damn
You hear
it.
it saying, "Hey, who's out there?"
Oh.
You hear a ch.
Oh man.
Oh no.
So,
And that's
all for
the end
naught.
of the tape.
All for naught.
Okay, well,
You're alone with this baby.
and I'm gonna dangle as hard as I can this amulet over this baby.
Yeah, it's
'cause
definitely it's been crying until you
upset,
start
yeah.
doing that.
And I am just like amuleting the shit out of it. And I know that this place is booby trapped. So no. You're gonna yell at me if I do that. Let's see. I guess I get a long stick. Because I need a long stick.
Yeah.
To poke things.
Oh yeah.
To poke things and make the traps
like,
go off.
Wave a little amulet, reach behind you into the forest, and find a really nice long stick.
Yeah, and I find this long stick. So I'm gonna poke around the cabin for a while and see what goes off, see what doesn't.
Oh man.
And this
Like
is
every other item goes off. There's just like a bzzz, like a blade saw comes out this place. Some other like you see like a net go up from the floor, like, up to the ceiling. A couple
Good thing
more
I have the
trapdoors
stick.
set off.
Maybe we should have sent you in with the stick first.
And the last thing that you end up poking, because it's so shocking, you see the back door of the cabin kind of just go. It was just a wall. It wasn't even a door before.
Oh.
Now it leads off into the darkness.
All right. Well, I get out my flashlight, tape it to the end of the stick, poke in the dark.
Poke in the dark.
Yeah.
The dark.
So yeah, you see these stairs leading down and around,
Uh-huh.
and it looks like this ancient construction.
Oh.
Something that it calls to mind castles.
I'm like, shit. The virgin always dies last, so makes sense.
Mhm.
But I think I need to just keep poking and walking down. Like, poke, step.
Okay.
And that's what I'm going to do until I get to the bottom.
So now that you're in this hallway, you're able to progress pretty quickly. As you're poking ahead, nothing is getting set off. It seems almost like whoever built this booby-trapped the front area, but they thought nobody would be clever enough to find this secret entrance.
Mm.
So as you're going down, you kind of gain more confidence with each step, and you pick up the pace. And the baby is being hushed as you have it. As
Oh, yeah, I
the
have a
robot's
baby.
walking behind you, you're just waggling your amulet behind you and poking steps.
Uh-huh.
And
It's a slow going, I'm sure, because I have a lot in my hands.
yeah, but you see a glow from farther down the stairs. What do you do?
I think I'm going to put the stick down, get on my hands and knees, drag the baby behind me with the amulet wrapped around my wrist.
Okay.
So it sees that.
Drag the baby down the steps.
Oh, I'm
Nice.
still on the steps?
Yeah, but there's a glow like right around the corner because
Okay.
they've been curling down.
So I'm going to like just scoot on my butt down the steps
Okay.
so I can be as quiet and as small profiled as possible.
When I think of stealth, I think of butt scooching.
It's going to be...
That's how you do it.
I'm tired, okay? And so I'm going to scooch on my butt down the stairs and see if I can creep up to the light.
Nice. So yeah, as you get around the corner, you look into this giant like prison laboratory in front of you. You see just dark shadows inside these cages, not well lit.
Okay. I think I need to amplify my amulet somehow. Because it wards off evil. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I'm a monster magnet. I need to see if there's freaking monsters that I'm dealing with. And if there's monster magnets, if there's monsters in here, I can talk to them.
Mhm.
And if if I can communicate with them, I think I'll be okay. So I put my stick flashlight down. Good thing I have another flashlight.
Oh, so it's nice. You came with double flashlights.
Yeah.
So yeah, you kind of reach out with a distant monster murmur. What does it sound like?
And it's hello.
From the darkness beyond, you hear a faint.
Oh.
As, hello, who's there?
And I tell it, it's me, Diane Gar. I can talk to you and I can help you. So I go, "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
Nice, and the monster goes. Diane Gar, a powerful name. Thank you for coming in to rescue me. You aren't with the bad mean guys, are you?
Hell no. Rah, rah.
Good.
And I need to ask, where is he? Because I hear a voice, I don't know where. So, where are you?
Do you make your way into the room more? Or you're
Yeah.
asking
Oh,
first?
I'm gonna ask where he is so I know which direction to go to.
Cool.
Mhm.
So as you make your way into the room, you hear a muffled coming from kind of all around you as you start walking in with this flashlight. Do you shine your light in the cages?
Hell yeah.
There are babies in cages.
Oh, shit!
Oh no! I've had
And-
enough of this baby.
And you see Dan the Man and Phoenix tied up in two different cages.
Oh,
Around the
man.
As you're looking around, the voice that was calling out to you from before, you see a small, little, almost like ape-like hairy creature sitting in a cage.
I knew there was a Bigfoot, but you're kind of little.
And you see that it has really big feet. for
Just
its-
kidding, you're fine.
Yeah.
Just rah, 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 rah.
So yeah, there's a whole bunch of different, kids from all ages, young babies, teens about your age. It stops at about 16. You don't see anybody who looks any older or more masculine than Dan the Man. in there.
Obviously not.
And there's there's that Bigfoot baby, and a couple other stranger-looking ones.
Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna stick with my repertoire with the Bigfoot baby and say well, what do you need? What do you need?
It just goes, oh, to get out, let us out, help us get out.
Where do they keep the keys? Rah!
The keys, he always takes them with him, but I'm sure you can come up with something.
Yeah,
You got all the way over here and you weren't captured.
I'm sure I brought some extra keys along.
Do you just have one of those
It's like a
keychains
ring.
with 1,000 keys?
Janitorial
All right.
keychain.
So let's do some kind of challenge for that.
I'm sure I deserve one.
Yeah.
After all the shit I pulled.
I'm gonna do an endurance challenge, a stone challenge of 2.
Okay.
Ooh.
Stone usually set with physical endurance, constitution, fortitude. Going through all of these keys and trying them on all of the different locks is going to mentally and physically tax you.
Okay. Will me being well prepared assist with that?
You do have the keys, so you actually
So I
can
did
get to try
describe
this.
the keys, so I would get another die.
So the fact that you have the keys even lets you attempt this check. So you don't get another die
Okay.
for that. But if you have something else that you think, yeah, definitely.
I have a weird book in German, but I don't think that matters.
Probably not.
Unless the monster speaks German.
Oh no! You're dead.
Jeez, and just like that, you go around trying to try the key on all of the locks. They rattle around and you're so focused on your efforts that you don't hear the footsteps on the stairs.
Of Deacon?
And a voice you've heard before yells out, "Hey! What are you doing in here?" Turn around as a net goes over you.
Oh man.
Enter the cage. And that was our weird game of Wii.
That ended on a down note.
Hey man, the dice do what the dice want to do. She could almost rescue you guys. You're all so close, but now you're in the clutches of Deacon.
Oh no.
So
Deacon is a douche.
Deacon is a douche. So yeah, if with this game we could continue the same storyline. We could all meet together weekly, whatever. And what do you do now that you're in these cages? What's going on? And kind of play them out. Or you can. There's 4 other playset kind of situation scenarios that come with the app. So you could even just start a new one and just totally different characters. Or you guys can make new characters inside the same playset and go looking for your lost friends.
That's so great!
Oh, I can't be little baby Bigfoot?
You could be little baby Bigfoot.
You
Who
could.
knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, this game is pretty rad. I
That's
love
so
this
cool.
artwork.
It is.
I think it's obviously infinitely replayable. Because even with the playsets that they give you, 5 of them seems like a lot.
Yeah.
We barely scratched the surface of that one. There's still more than half of the story deck that we didn't get to.
Oh shit.
And each one of these cards has different meanings if a player or the storyteller scans it.
Yeah.
And even when I scan it to add, I get to choose if I want it to be like an item, an enemy, a plot twist. And then I get multiple options once I scan it in.
Oh.
That is super cool.
That's
That is
amazing.
Yeah. What do you guys think? I'm sorry that you guys got all catapulted off.
I had
the
so
Fun.
much fun. I
Yeah?
had so much fun. I mean, I think I like how we all kind of got taken, because we were just so careless and bonery and sticks.
We were bonery.
I
You had a little bit of
I
a
had
lady
a little
boner.
bit of
yeah.
lady boner.
Yeah.
I mean, even though I don't know what that is, because I'm virginal.
Yeah, you were virginal, and I was just happy that I found my sister.
Yeah.
So we did accomplish something.
That is good,
That was
yeah.
one thing, yes.
Do you guys,
Oh, I forgot. Was she a ghost? I wanted to check to see if she was a ghost.
Oh, did you get any paranormal equipment from? Oh, you could have called.
No, but I was gonna
Molly.
call, Molly, but
Yeah.
I totally forgot.
Oh man.
And I was wanting to steal something from them, at one point to help us in our quest, and I forgot to.
Oh man.
Oh,
I think
man.
if you're like, hey, I stole this from them, I'm like, yeah, sure, why not?
Oh darn! I so could have done that. I was
Oh, yeah.
Then
Sure.
you could have felt bad about it too.
Exactly,
Well-
and been here, Dan the man, you take it over, so that way you can return it to Molly.
Oh, yeah, Molly.
So what do you guys think the epilogue would be for this? Obviously your characters were all captured, but maybe what do your parents or your brothers or the town say about all of these happenings? What do you think is actually going on in Deacon's lab? Is he smart enough to do anything with these babies?
Maybe Deacon's a pawn
Yeah.
Oh.
of the goblin.
You're right.
You do feel like
Yeah.
you climbed down into this ancient structure, like a castle-like thing. It was obviously built way before Deacon's shitty little shack up there was built.
Yeah.
He's been stealing car parts. What's he doing with those?
Yeah, exactly.
I think he's been kidnapping people, killing them, harvesting their DNA, splicing it with monsters and cars to make sort of transform monsters.
So it's like Island of Dr. Moreau.
It is.
Uh-huh.
It very much
With
is.
cars and
Not
from
a
animals.
storyteller, right?
I don't
Yeah.
know. But then, if you die in this lab, somehow you get to be on this phantom roller derby team.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the witch roller derby
Yes.
team.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Yes.
Cool. Well, Awesome. Thank you guys for playing with us tonight.
Sure.
I'm glad that you had fun. This game is definitely awesome. Honestly, I opened it up and I was just like, there's like 2 decks of cards and 6 dice. What is this? There's no rule book. What am I supposed to do? But you download the app. They have a couple of like pretty well put together videos. Honestly, they did not tell me everything I needed to play, but also I didn't watch all of them, so that's probably on me. But I feel like it was pretty easy to pick up and just like do crazy shit with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
It's a
real.
fun discovery.
Yeah, exactly. I really like this game. So yeah, check it out. It's Weave by Monocle Society, cool company out of Seattle. And yeah, thank you guys for joining us. We'll be back next week with another episode of Ludum Tempus. Do you know what we're playing?
I'm gonna try to get Dylan in to play that one game he
Yeah,
wanted to play.
Century. He's been talking about it for
He
forever.
just got it, yeah.
So I'm pretty excited about that.
That's cool. Either that, or we could play the game I just got, which was Kaiju
yeah.
Crush. Yeah.
That sounds
What?
amazing.
Yeah.
I got a big old crush on
Monster.
Kaiju.
I do
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I love them.
Damn. So yeah, next week, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, right here on twitch.tv/Color Circuit Live. Tomorrow night at about 7 p.m. Mountain Time as well, we're going to be playing a Dungeons & Dragons adventure that I'll be game mastering. It's called Demon Break. It's a crazy delve through the abyss and the 9 hells. And you guys are about to actually go on your first demon hunt. Isn't that
Damn
right?
straight.
Oh.
Get
Yeah.
those soul coins.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What do you need all those soul coins for again?
Start up my own underground diner club in hell. Yeah,
It's going to be delicious.
it is.
That sounds
We'll eat
right.
Sasquatch babies.
Hey, Sasquatch Baby might make a cameo. Who
Yo,
knows?
hey!
So yeah, tune in tomorrow and next week. We hope to see you guys there. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. We have a YouTube channel if you want to get caught up with previous episodes. Yeah, we hope to see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.